cheese right there. I'm almost ready. Get this cheese ready. Throw that up in there. Throw that there. Throw this cheese right here. I might as well just put the whole thing up in there. Who am I kidding? I ain't saving shit. Just get the whole thing up in there. Hold up, niggas. Okay. Alright, y'all ready? Matter of fact. And I had the dumplings on deck. I have to get those. Snack and cheese. Plantains. Alright. Alright, so let me just plug this shit in real quick. And then we get to it. Alright, so what do y'all know about this thing? Is there, because the reason I waited so long to even reference it was just because, like I said, all this shit be happening, and then a lot of it be either false flags or it'd be some other shit, some next shit. But what I wanted to do was ignore the possibility of it being, what they call it, a false flag or anything. That chick is dead. And usually when it's revolving our people, they don't be false flags. They just be murdering our people. And then they allow the conspiracy to kind of spiral out of control. But, we're just gonna see some of these videos, man, because some of the shit, we saw what happened after Mike Brown died, and the type of moves that their parents was making, and the type of people they started to brush shoulders with. You understand? So, hang on. Oh, I was about to say this chick unplugged her damn self. Okay, let's get this open. No, they didn't get away. Hopefully they didn't get away with it. From what I heard, it's just them trying to find. See, this is the thing. That hotel or that motel has to do with organ donors or some shit like that. So, first off, what hotel or what motel or what Marriott or whatever has any links to organ donating? Like, as a matter of fact, Kaneeka, what's her name? Kaneeka Jenkings. And by no means am I saying this chick is innocent. I'm not saying that this should have happened to her or she deserved it to happen to her. Definitely not. But what I'm saying to you is she wasn't innocent. She showed up to a party knowing that it was older niggas there, older than her, people there younger, at her age and younger, drinking underage, sucking and fucking. You know what type of party you going to. So this is why I have such a problem with black women. Is because you guys make these same shitty ass immature mistakes when you're 17, and because there's no repercussions like what happened to this girl, you think it won't happen to you. And then you go out there and let's say you meet a nigga that's not as fucking drastic as these three lame ass niggas, but you meet a nigga who's a simp. And then you complain that you end up with a nigga. Where the fuck were you going where you found your man? What environment were you in when you picked this nigga? You knew you was going to a party where they was drinking, sucking and fucking, and you still wanted to go. I know, I was 19 too, nigga. The only difference is I didn't rape nobody. And I didn't make no moves on nobody who was so inebriated that they didn't know what the fuck was going on. Because that's not my style. I've never been that thirsty. Like, but simp niggas will be that thirsty. You know, like, shit crazy. Hold up. What does it say? Kaneeka Jenkings alive, not dead. Get the fuck out of here. We're gonna go to this shit real quick. Mom, a part of her. Wow. So let me go to some of these things. Last words for her daughter, right? And this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna listen to what the mother's saying. We're gonna analyze mom, everything, right? And we're gonna break down how the mother led her daughter down this path. Because the mother knew the daughter was going out. 19. Like, this is the crazy part. There was a chick which came up from another state, right? And she wanted to chill. And I said, alright. Now on the gram, she looked about maybe 24. She looked 24, 23, right? But in reality, when she showed up, she was 20 years old, bro. If I knew she was 20, I probably would have said no. Hopefully she's not watching. You're cool. I'm not saying anything bad about you. I'm just saying that I could tell that you're young. You know what I mean? Like when I'm meeting you in person. But this is the thing. Yo, I didn't know her pops was gonna show up. Chick hit me up last minute and said, yeah, my pops not gonna let me, he gotta meet you first. And I'm like, what the you know what I mean? It kind of caught me off guard. And I didn't find out how old chick was until we meeting up. Because obviously I'm going to meet up with you now and I'm going to ask you, like, how the fuck old are you? You understand what I'm saying? But I'm wait till your pops leaves home, put you under no heat. Like, yo, I had to meet this nigga, shake this nigga hand. I'm like, this is the first time I'm meeting your daughter, but I can't say them things because obviously this nigga don't know that and she didn't tell him. So, you know, I'm not trying to let all the details out like that. But what I will say to you is this. I understood why the father took the train with his daughter, who coming up from another state to New York, right? And is chilling with somebody that she met on the internet. I completely understand. You understand what I'm saying? So I had to take my shock of her being young and just feeling like, you know what? The dad is already here. Let me not even be like, listen, let me not blow up her spot and be like, listen, your daughter didn't tell me she was 20 years old, and your daughter met me off the internet. You understand what I'm saying? Let me not even, I'll just let you rock. Because I know I'm not a rapist. You understand what I'm saying? I made sure she got home all right. Gal on the phone, and her auntie, I called, and we just got to the music event. I took her to a little rooftop music shit, right? And we just got there. And her aunties or whatever was already on the phone texting her like, are you on your way back home yet? Are you on your way back home yet? So in my mind, I'm just like, we'll spend half an hour more and then I'm going to put you in an Uber and you're going to get dropped the fuck off home. You understand what I'm saying? And I take snapshot of the Uber to make sure she in there. So I did my job. You understand what I'm saying? I make sure you get home safe. Right? Ain't nobody going to call your boy a rapist. Okay? But this is how it is. You got young chicks who are naive. Y'all really got to understand the world is not some play thing. And you got something. You got an asset which is attached to your body. So a nigga will fucking kill you to get your asset. Do you understand? Other niggas are not looking to rape other men unless they're gay. They're gonna take something up off me. You understand? Like money or shoes or something valuable up off me. Niggas don't give a fuck about that type of shit usually. When they targeting the women, it's usually for, unless she got some gold jewelry or some bangles or some shit, or she got like a high price bag or some shit, they're coming for the pussy. And you gotta understand what's going on. Two, why is it that you women do this? You're 19 years old. Why are you going to a hotel party with niggas who are over, more than 5 years your senior? More than 4 years your senior. So if you was in 9th grade, you wouldn't even see this motherfucker. They'd be in college. I know this is life and not school, but you still in school. So why are you putting yourself in that situation? Why is it that you women do this? And you can't tell me it's not. No, it's damn near most, if not 98% of y'all. Y'all start doing it from when you're fucking 12 and 13. You understand? You start looking at men a particular way because you think you're grown because you're bleeding. That don't mean you're grown. You're still young as fuck in your mind and fresh. I'm saying? And then you may not even been in the mix, but you was at the party, so now you in the mix. Like, this is real shit. So, come on. And this is, let me say this. This is not nobody else's fault but our people. This is our people's fault. You can't blame this upon white people. When I show you the interview with the mother, look at how she's cussing out the police, the investigators who wouldn't let her see the body, and I can understand that because I feel it was a cover-up. I think whatever little gang that is, you understand, they understood whatever deal was going on. Homegirl that worked at the hotel took the money, you understand, and let Shorty, you know, what happened to her. Because I heard it was a jealousy thing. I heard all three of them little bitches was jealous of her. And Shorty looked good from what I seen, man. She, you know, I don't want to say anything rude. She just passed. But she was a good-looking woman, right? Good-looking young woman. And they was probably jealous of her. And I heard she had a nursing job. So she was probably making some dough for a 19-year-old. You understand? She, for all intents and purposes, the little jacket and little styled up shit she had on, she looked like a bad joint. But this is what that life costs you. This is like, this shit is sad, yo.
The hotel is so open.
Like, listen. And just listening to the mom's account, it makes me feel like this, for sure, was a setup. One second. Is still a problem? Do you see how cops interact with Negroes? The body of her own child don't. And y'all gotta realize when you sign them birth certificates and all. I'm like, what the? You know what I mean? It kind of caught me off guard. Ooh. Important.
until it's so open. So my brother walked past. You know, remind you, we didn't know this was a crime scene till 4 o'clock in the morning. After
they didn't know it was a crime scene until 4 o'clock in the morning. So that's reasonable. Okay, they didn't know. Let's keep going.
Declared she was dead. When I started asking, can I see my baby body? And they first denied me. And
they denied the family the right to see the body of the victim. Now, I don't know if that's protocol, but even if it is protocol, that's still not right. You're not supposed to touch a body or anything like that. You ain't even, like, if a body's like that, you're supposed to be taking pictures. You're supposed to be putting them little yellow fucking folded things down. You understand? Evidence 1, 2. Her leg was folded above her. You understand what I'm saying? If she in the thing like this, like somebody packed her in that bitch, then it needs to be known, and the family need to know that. But the fact that, hang on 1 second. Alright, so to be honest, this might not go down tonight. We'll see. Okay, so listen.
And I asked her for the sergeant name, the police name, and the detective name, and the sergeant name. Yeah. When I asked the sergeant for his badge number, then he said, I got to talk to the morgue.
Okay. So do you see how cops interact with Negroes, right? The body of her own child don't belong to her. And y'all got to realize, when you sign them birth certificates and all that type of shit, your child ain't your child. Your child is the property of the United States Corporation, but that's besides the point. Let's keep going.
I said, can I see how my baby laying down there? You know, how she died?
She's pretty much requesting, I want to see how my child died. I want to see the last position she was in. You understand what I'm saying? So I could have the details to put everything together. Very simple.
Yeah. And they wouldn't let me see my baby. But from 1:30 a.m. in the morning of today, and to about what time? About like 4 hours after that. Yeah. Then that's when they pronounced her dead.
Okay. And how are they?
Wait, no, they told me she was. I'm sorry.
See?
They told us she was dead at 1 something, but they didn't let me see her body. Sorry, they told us she was dead at 1.
Y'all gotta hear this, cause
after that, then that's when they pronounced her dead.
Okay. And how are they?
Wait, no, they told us she was. I'm sorry, they told us she was dead at 1 something.
Okay, they told her she was dead at 1 something. So I don't know if that's 1 p.m. or 1 a.m. Because supposedly the murder happened in between 3:30 and 4:30 a.m. So this has got to be p.m. they talking about. Unless somebody correct me if I'm wrong.
But they didn't let me see her body until 4 hours later. They did let me see. They refused my mother, my sister,
listen,
her uncles. They refused my family to see her. They said only you and your daughter can see it, and you can't take pictures because this is a crime scene.
We can't take pictures because it's a crime scene. I keep trying to tell you, Negroes, man. Y'all need to invest in some type of hidden camera. You understand what I'm saying? Or the ones that's in your glasses or some shit. Or maybe the one that look like a pen, and you can just turn that bitch on when the cop's there. Got an audio and a mic. Y'all don't understand what I'm saying to you? Like, if you live in New York, there's a spot in called Spy Gear. I think it's called Spy Gear. Spy Gear NYC. I gotta go plug her back in. Give me a second. Look, the best spy gear online, right? Record all phone calls, cell and land. Both sides are call recorded. Earbud recorder. You understand what I'm saying? Like, come on. Hang on a second. 1 second. Okay, mommy. Hang on 1 second, mommy. Okay, you're right. Okay. It's okay, the mask up? Yeah. Okay. Put one more. Okay, when you're gonna call me, right? Just remember to take this out like this.
Yeah.
That way I will hear you better.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you're all set. No problem. All right. We ain't gonna get this done tonight. There's no way. There ain't no way. Okay, so let me just show y'all real quick. So, I put my mama on this shit. See what I'm saying? Like I put my mom's up on this GPS track. You understand what I'm saying? So if you need to put something in your car that's like the size of a penny, you could do that. Hidden cameras, wearable cameras. I'm about to find out about internet cameras. See, this shit look like a keychain, but it's actually a camera. See what I'm saying? Watch camera. USB charger camera. You got different types of cameras, man. You got the glasses camera, all types of shit. Look, hidden cameras and all types of shit, man. For you women, you could stick a teddy bear by your windshield, but facing you, so you have proof that you were wearing a seatbelt, or you understand what I'm saying? Like different shit like that. I put my mom on game, so can't nobody they can't fuck with her like that. Let me see. Camera glasses, even camera glasses. See, there's different. You can get your white supremacist shades. You can get your spy shades in the white supremacist style. It's niggas that be driving Confederate trucks be wearing shit like this. But you can see the camera though. Like this one look like some somewhat fashionable glasses. That style is like 8 years old though. But you see it. You know what I mean? That's how I be catching people. So when I walk around with these shirts and these hoodies, occasionally I might wear one of the spy gears just to record the footage, so I don't have to look at them directly. I can just pretend like I'm not caring what nobody think, and obviously they care what I think. Like the shirt on I got today. I don't mean to get off topic, but hold up. Since you niggas wanna play. Okay. Damn, nearly bust my ass. Alright, so, damn, y'all can't see shit. Alright, so, y'all ain't gonna be able to see nothing. Okay, so pretty much what the shirt says is, why don't good white people, what is it? Why don't we ever see white folks preaching peace to white supremacists? So it's pretty simple. So I had this white dude on the train. He was fucked up. Nigga couldn't stop reading the shirt. Every time I looked up, the nigga was like, like, nigga, you read my shirt, nigga. And then it's always cool when you have that one moment where you just stare at this motherfucker, because I know you've been looking at me, so I'm going to stare at you the whole fucking time. I know you're going to look at the shirt again. I know you want to, nigga, like this. I know this nigger's going to blow this train up. I just know it. Fuck out of here. That's probably what them niggas be thinking. Alright. Right? I keep my voice down. 2 niggers. Okay, so let's listen to what his mother is saying.
still in the deep freezer?
It's in the deep freezer, but they had, at this time, they had let the morgue take her, move her, undefrost. Her hair had soaking water up on it.
Yeah.
She was defrosted in the freezer. They defrost the whole freezer.
Yeah.
I guess that's what it gave you, 4 hours, right?
Listen.
And I asked her, can I see my daughter? Move her, undefrost. Can't take pictures of family to see her.
Listen to this shit. This shit is crazy.
Your daughter can see it, and you can't take pictures because this is a crime scene.
And this is still in the deep freezer?
It's in the deep freezer, but they had, at this time, they had let the morgue take her.
So this is my thing. Like, why is that a part of the procedure to let only a certain amount of people go see the body? Okay, let's not even ask that. Why is it that I, as a relative, is my dead child, right, or my dead family member, I can't take a picture of the crime scene, I can't document the evidence, but you can? Stop signing your children over with these birth certificates. But let's go.
Move her undeep.
So, not only that, but they moved her dead body. The only time you're supposed to touch the dead body is when you're putting it on top of the gurney and you're putting it in the ambulance. You understand? Other than that, there's no reason why you should be even touching the body. You should leave the body there so you can examine exactly what went on. But my thing is, I think it's just a deal. You understand? This thing probably happens on the regular. You understand? It just this time it catch out on the news.
Defrost the freezer.
Right.
Her hair had soaking water up on it.
Yeah.
She was defrosted in the freezer. They defrost the whole freezer.
Yeah.
I guess that's what it gave you, 4 hours, right?
Yeah.
But I asked her, can I see my daughter?
So they defrosted her for 4 hours. That shit sounds so fucked up. You know, they let this chick thaw out like she's like some fucking meat. You understand what I'm saying? And maybe that's why, because we're gonna get into this hotel being linked to organ donors or organ donating, or the nigga that owns the hotel or whatever is linked to organ donating. So let's go.
Why I can't see how she died? Why I can't see? Because I know in the deep freezer, I know at my job, and it pull open there. Remind you can't even hold your balance.
Yeah,
walking.
right.
So now you got to.
Let's see if we can find the footage of what she's talking about, just so we can put everything together. Kaneeka Jenkins. Stumbling drunk. And then we're gonna watch some of the if we got time, we're gonna watch some of the actual videos, because this is just fucking, this is a miserable fucking situation, man. This is horrible. And if y'all can, y'all need to be all these videos, that the same thing we did for Corinne Gaines. All of them little small videos that they were removing off Instagram and removing off the web, we need to document these things. Okay, because these are details that we need to retain so that we know what the truth is. You feel what I'm saying? So
Struggle, and at my job with our coolers, you gotta have some strength to yank these doors open. Now, remind you, they said she couldn't barely hold herself up, yet alone pull open the door.
Right.
And they said, the police department said,
why is he touching her shoulder? I'm like, nigga, get off my shoulder like that, man. What are you doing?
freak accidents like that do happen.
So they're saying
and they said they didn't see her. And there's a camera sitting right in front of the